DreAllDay.com.
What's up, everybody? Dre Baldwin with DreAllDay.com. I'm making this quick video to address a question that I get often from players who ask about injury. You're trying to figure out how do you deal with that injury? What do you do to come back from that injury? First of all, I luckily never suffered a major injury as a basketball player. Never went under the knife, never had to go to the hospital from the middle of a game and get carried off the court. None of that ever happened to me. So I'm not speaking from that experience, but I have had pains. I have missed games. I have had times where I've sat out from playing basketball because of certain pains that hadn't quite yet gone away yet. So those are the things that I want to talk about here, and also about coming back from certain injuries if you get an injury. So I want to talk about how to deal with those, how to come back from them, and also what you can do when you have had a major injury if that unfortunately happens to you. Number one thing, if you have a certain pain, let's say knee tendonitis, or your ankle is sore, you twisted an ankle or something like that, and you're trying to figure out what to do to treat it so you can better get back on the court and be 100%. Number one thing you got to do is ice and/or stretch an area that is bothering you. Stretch it or rotate it depending on what area it is. In certain areas you can ice them, in certain areas you want to stretch them and rotate them. So for example, if you pull an ankle, you want to put some ice on it so you can compress the blood vessels so it doesn't swell up as much. You want to constrict the swelling, elevate it. That's called the Rice method, RICE. You can look that up, Google it, you can find out exactly what that is. I don't need to spend time detailing that. If it happens to be something with your knee, for example, tendonitis, which happens to a lot of basketball players because we're always running and jumping, putting a whole lot of impact on our knees, and you might get your knee bumped into. A lot of stress gets put on the knees over the years and you continue to play. So I would put ice on my knees when I had tendonitis. So number one thing that I'm saying here, if you have a pain, this is not an injury, but a pain, like tendonitis or a rolled ankle or something like that, pulled muscle that's slightly pulled, but not so much that you can't play. Number one thing, you want to put ice on it if it's an area that can be iced, and then you want to stretch and or rotate that area. Number two thing you got to do is you may need some rest. Rest, yes, like not playing basketball is what I mean when I say rest. When I had knee tendonitis in college, I sat out for like 10 days. I missed maybe 5 games on the basketball team, sitting out with the tendonitis because I couldn't really run or jump. I couldn't really explode, and my main skill at that time was being athletic. I couldn't really play my game, and I didn't know how to adjust any other way. So I figured, why not just sit out these 10 days, get my athleticism back, which did happen after I sat out for 10 days. Now, 10 days may be too many or too little for you, depending on your situation. You've been using something a lot. It's overuse type of pain. Rest that area so you don't keep stressing it over and over and over again and having to go through the same thing. So the second thing is rest. Third thing that you got to do, and this is if you're in a situation where rest and ice or treatment is not helping it, you don't feel like you're getting any better, and I know that happens to players, you can treat it and rest and it still is pretty much in the same spot, you need to go see a professional. You need to go see someone who is a pro, who gets paid money to treat people who have injuries, because you might have one, and it'd be better to know that you have one or that you don't have one rather than try to self-diagnose off the YouTube video like this one or the comments to somebody who you never even met. You have to go to a professional, if those two don't do the trick, and find out what the hell is going on. Now, on the other side of this, if you happen to have an injury, meaning you went under the knife, meaning you had surgery, you had something got broken, you've been in a cast, you've been in any of those situations where you've gone to see a doctor and the doctor had to do something to you or put something on you to fix a part of your body that was messed up. Everybody understand what I'm saying? If that's happened to you and you're trying to figure out what is your schedule and or your plan for coming back, this is very important. Do not get your information from a damn YouTube video. Don't get it from this video. Don't get it from anybody else's video. I don't care who they are. I don't even care if they're a doctor. Because even if they're a doctor, they're not qualified to tell you what specifically you need to do for your body and your injury where you are. So you need to go see that same doctor who operated on you, or have them refer you to a physical therapist, somebody whose job it is to help athletes kind of get back to their game, whatever that happens to be. You need to go see a professional. Yes, it costs money, but listen, you only get one body, ladies and gentlemen. If something goes wrong with your body, it doesn't matter what else you got. Okay, you can have all the money in the world if you can't walk. I mean, it's great to have the money, but it ain't too great when you can't do anything with it. Do not try to come back by yourself or just go off of what you heard happen with somebody else or what you saw some player on TV do. Listen, everyone's body, their physical body is different and unique. So you can't do what somebody else did. You need to do what you need to do. And I'm telling you, the biggest piece of advice you need to get from this is if you've been to a doctor and you're trying to figure out how to come back, go back to the doctor. Work on your game. DreAllDay.com. Thanks for watching this vid. Follow me on all these social media platforms here. I'm active on all of them. You can reach me on all of them. And if you ever have a question for me about anything, send me an email, Dre@DreAllDay.com. Everybody, I'll see you in the next vid. Work on your game. Dre all day.